So hi guys, welcome to our group. We are group 5. So for today's lesson, we are going to talk about one of the four P's of marketing mix, place. So unsa man jud ng place? Dili ni siya about lugar lang ha. Place is all about how a product gets from the business padulong sa customer. Like asa nimo mapalit ang product, sa mall ba, sa sari-sari store or online. Ang goal ani is simple, dapat ang product is zira ma-reach sa customers, right place, right time and sakto nga quantity. So kung lisod pangitaon ng product or dili siya available, possible nga dili mo palit ang customer. That's why place is very important in marketing. So now that we already have an idea about what place is all about, let's dive deeper into the topic. To explain more about place, like its importance, examples, and how it works in real life, let's hear it from our next speaker, Starly Ompad.
So next, what is place? No? So place means how a product reaches the customers. It answers where, when, and how the product is available. This includes stores, online shops, delivery, and storage. So the goal is to make the product easy to find and buy. No? So the place is about distribution strategy. So sabat like this means case how the product moves from the maker to buyer. So for example, like malls, grand malls, kuan SM, nana sa online shops, kay Shopee, no, Lazada and TikTok shop, no. So daghan di siya mga kanang pagi kung unsaon pag abot ang product sa buyer, no. So for example, manufacturer to wholesaler and wholesaler to retailer and retailer to customer, no. So marketing channels are important here. These are like paths or vehicles that carry the products from the company to the customers. So place is how the product are delivered to customers using different channels like stores, online platforms, and delivery systems.
Marketing channels are independent groups that connects producers and consumers by helping distribute and transfer products to buyers. They use their experience, contacts, and resources to distribute products more efficiently than producers can on their own. So, example ani is Coca-Cola. So, ang Coca-Cola is sila mo yung nag-produce sa product. Then, ilan nang i-distribute sa kanang mga convenience store like 7-Eleven. Example, 7-Eleven. Diha nila or bali magsilbi ang 7-Eleven nga middleman. Then after na kay mapaspas na siya og baligya sa customer or consumers kay moadto na lang sila sa 7-Eleven para mopalit. Kay if ang producers is na mag-track pa sila is nya moadto sila sa inyohang isig kabalay is dugay jud ilahang kuana na profit gid kay mag-robing man sila dili pareha sa convenience store nga ang consumer na or customer na ang moadto. So maura, thank you.
So for my topic, I will be discussing the routinization and minimization of transaction. So as per the module, this function reduces the number of transactions a producer needs to make by working with a distributor or retailer, which is also known as the intermediaries. So instead of they work on individual customers, moagi sila aning mga intermediaries such as wholesalers, retailers, and distributor to make their business easier, organized, og kanang efficient, and dili sad kay siya ka sa oras. So, routinization also means standardizing the exchange process so that transaction do not need to be negotiated individually. So, as akong giingon ganiha, na moagi sila ni. So, as for example, A home baker sells muffin every day to a cafe instead of finding many customers daily. She regularly delivers her muffins to the cafe which sells them to the customer. So ang cafe ani kay mao ni ang nag-act as distributor sa product. So instead nga ang home baker kay siya yung mughago-hago siyang kagalingon nga isell iyang muffins sa mga individual customers, iyan na lang i-deliver sa cafe para ang cafe na ang bahala to sell her product. So sa kaning way kay kanang dili nahago ang home baker and efficient sad siya og kanang walay dagang hassle ba. So that's it for the routinization and minimization of transaction. So moving on, let us now discuss the financing aspect in marketing channel. So in financing, it helps cover some cost of selling products such as promoting items, providing store displays, giving credits to customers, and training sales staff. So ang kaning tanan, ang financing ang musagot ana na or mu-cover ana na mga expenses. So this reduces the financial burden sa producer. So in financing, it represents the financial resources and strategic investment needed to fuel marketing activities. So financing acts as the backbone, enabling product development, setting promotional budget, and determining payment terms for customer, which in turns drive marketing penetration and business growth. So sa kaning financing, it ensures that sufficient capital for developing products, setting prices, and organizing distribution and funding promotion. So kani, if financing or effective ang financing, it bridges the gap between marketing ambition and cash flow realities. So ang financing ang mag-ensure that the campaigns or the product are properly funded and sustained when it comes to the business.
So ako ang topic is information gathering o kanang channel of communication. So ang sa information gathering sa so ang information gathering is the process of collecting data or facts to gain knowledge, solve problems, or make decision. Like ang mga example ani kay survey questionnaire, interviews, observation, research, o experiment. Ang survey and questionnaires kay asking people about their opinion, like unsa ilang mga matubag or ma-feedback nila. Ang interview kay talking directly to someone to get detailed information kay para kung naka-interview mo sa katao kay makabaw ka unsa ang ilang kuan mo niya. Ang channel of communication kay are the different ways or mediums used to send and receive message. Ang example aning channel of communication kay verbal communication, which is ang verbal communication is face-to-face conversation, phone calls, speeches, or presentation. Nya ang kaning written communication na verbal communication mana ang written communication ang ikaduhang example, which is ang example po sa written communication, which is letter, emails, text, o reports. And another example of channel of communication kay non-verbal communication, which is body language, facial expression, o gestures. Ang ikaapat nga example of channel of communication kay digital communication, which is social media, video calls, messaging apps. So, ang simple way to remember kay information gathering kay getting information. Yang communication channel or channel communication is how you share your information. Thank you.
About sa akong topic na assistance in promotional activity. Unsa day ng distributors. Distributors play a very important role in business because aning sila bitaw ang gatabang sa pag-promote o pagpa-deliver sa mga products sa mga producer nga ato sa market. Then, ang ilang goal ani is mo increase ang sales and make the product more available sa mga customer. For example, ang Coca-Cola ay may malaking network ng distributors worldwide, so tibuok ni Pilipinas or tibuok bansa. Ang mga distributors nila ang nagdadala ng product sa sari-sari store, supermarket, restaurant, even sa mga lagyo nga lugar. Dahil dito kahit saan ka pupunta, makakabili ka ng Coca-Cola product. So, bisag asa gid ka adto na Coca-Cola bisag sa mga gagmay nga mga store, mall, or bisag asa gid siya mana. Then, mag-promote din na sila or mag-kuha na sila discount then ang sunod nga example is Nisal, my distributors din sila na mag-deliver nga products like coffee, milk, at snacks sa lain-lain nga tindahan. Dahil sa distributors, mas mabilis, mas efficient ang pagkalat ng kanilang produkto. Then, mag-kuanahin na sila og buy one, take one. Aron dagan sila ay makuha nga customers. So, bukod sa pag-deliver, ang distributors ay tumutulong din sa promotion, naglalagay ng poster, display, at minsan nagbibigay ng promo or discount na to. Sales support, kinakausap nila ang store owners para makadisplay sila or makabenta sila sa ilang mga product. Market expansion, ilang ginatabangan nila mga kumpanya para makadami sila og mga customer para makapalit or makapag-deliver sa ilang mga products. Aron dagan sila og customer. Alright, thank you.
So, my topic is matching. What is matching? Marketing channels prepare, short, or package products so they match the needs and preferences of customers. So, ang matching dia is nagkuan ka bali nag-retail kag eggs. Example nag-retail kag eggs. Nana siya size small, medium, large. If ganani mo siya baligya, nana mga different prices so that ang mga customers makapili based sa ilang budget nga asan lang unsay kaya nila ganaan ba barato or mahal. So that's it. Thank you.
Next kay physical distribution. Physical distribution kay mo ni ang process kung sa pagdala ang product gikan sa producer or factory padulong sa customers. Apil na ni ang pag-transport, pag-store o pag-deliver sa mga product. Like for example, ang factory kay naghimo og biscuit then i-deliver sa truck padulong sa market para mapalit sa mga tao. Mo na ang physical distribution.
So my topic is all about direct and indirect marketing. So first, direct marketing. It promotes product directly to customers and aims for immediate action. For example, for that, buy now and get a discount. Indirect marketing. Indirect marketing focuses on building trust and awareness over time without directly selling it. For example, posting helpful content like tips or videos. So, the main difference between direct and indirect marketing is the direct is that it is an instant sales while indirect marketing is a long-term connection.
Industrial channels, business to business. These channels are for industrial goods, things like raw materials, factory machinery, or office supplies. The end user here isn't a person at home, it's another company. Direct, producer to industrial user, the simplest way. A company like Boeing sells a plane directly to an airline, no middleman needed. The distributor route. A producer sells to a distributor, like a big warehouse, who then sells smaller amounts to local businesses. And lastly is the agent route. Sometimes a producer hires an agent, a person who just handles the deal, to find a distributor. The agent never actually owns the goods, they just make the introduction. Next is consumer channels. Business to consumer. These are for the things you and I buy, like snacks, clothes, or electronics. Direct. Producer to consumer. Buying a shirt directly from a brand's website or vegetables from a farmer's market. Retailer route. The most common way we shop. A brand Nike sells to a store, Foot Locker, and you buy it there. The whole route. For items sold in huge quantities, a producer sells to a wholesaler who buys in bulk, who sells to a retailer, small shop, who finally sells to you. The agent route, used for complex markets. An agent helps the producer get their products into various wholesale networks. Wholesaling. Wholesaling means selling in bulk to other businesses, not to regular people. Retailing. Selling directly to the person who will use the product, or you. Personal selling. One-on-one talking. It's about building a relationship so the customer trusts the seller enough to buy. Why use middlemen? You might wonder why producers don't always sell directly. It's usually about efficiency. It's much easier for a toothpaste company to sell 1 million tubes to one wholesaler than try and mail 1 million individual tubes to 1 million different houses.
So next kay ang retailing. Ang retailing kay muna siyang pagbaligya sa product dito sa final consumers or sa mga tao nga mogamit ana nga product. Like for example, kung mapalit ta og kanang sabon or shampoo sa tindahan, ang tawag na kay retailing na siya kay kita mo na mogamit ana nga product.
So let's proceed to wholesaling. So selling products in large quantities to businesses for resale or business use is called wholesale distribution. For example, ang San Miguel Corporation nagproduce og beverage og food. So instead nga sila mismo ang mosell sa gagmay nga tindahan, ilang i-distribute into bulk ngadto sa wholesalers like Pure Gold Price Club ug Robinson Supermarket, di ba? So kining mga wholesalers, sila ang mo-buy in large quantities, then ilang i-divide into smaller amounts para ibaligya sa mga sari-sari store ug other retail shops. So ang flow kay from manufacturer, wholesaler, retailer until consumer. So in short, wholesale distribution helps para mas dali maabot ang product sa mga tao pinaagi sa negosyo. So mao na ang wholesaling. Next is personal selling. So ang personal selling daw is a direct face-to-face selling method nga nag-focus sa pag-build og long-term relationship with customers. So ang main goals ani kay first, mangita og potential customers, of course. Then second, i-convince sila nga mopalit. And third, i-keep sila satisfied para mobalik og palit sa imong products. For example, ani kay sales agent nga magto sa customer, then mag-explain sa product ug mo tabang sa ilang questions. So in short, personal selling is about direct communication and building trust with customers. So mao na ang personal selling. So now there are three main purposes sa personal selling. So first is finding prospects. Mangita og potential customers nga possible mo palit sa product. Second, convincing prospects. I-persuade dato sila nga pinaagi sa pag-explain sa benefits ug value sa product. And third, keeping customers satisfied. Of course, importante jud nga ma-happy ang customers para mabalik sila og mahimong loyal. Kumbaga, suki na nato. So now the salesperson represents the company to customers pinaagi sa different activities. Kumbaga siya ang bridge between the business and the customer. Ang salesperson mag-explain sa product, motubag sa questions, maghatag og suggestions, ug usahay mag-demo pa sa product. So mao na. Alright guys, that's the end of our presentation. I hope you learned something useful today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.